Hello students, let's do algebraic expressions exercise 11D and now we're going to do division. Page number 145. Question 1, divide. Here we have a monomial to be divided by another monomial. Now how do we do division of a monomial by a monomial? So here when you divide a monomial by a monomial, first we have to do division of the numerical coefficients. That means divide the numbers alone first and then multiply with the division of the literal coefficients. So the first one we will do it in detail and then later you'll get used to it and be able to do it faster. So here the question is minus 70a cube divided by 14a square. Okay, so what does this rule say? First divide the numerical coefficients. Numerical coefficients are minus 70 and 14 and this will be plus 14. So let's do that. So we divide minus 70 by plus 14 and we multiply this with the division of their literals, that is a to the power of 3 and divided by a to the power of 2. Now we can divide the numbers. Now the rule for the signs, division of algebraic signs here is the same as that of multiplication. Okay, that is in multiplication we say minus into plus is minus, isn't it? So here also it's the same for division. So your answer will have a minus sign. Now 70 divided by 14 is 5. Okay, so here you cancel, this is 1 and this is 5. So 5 by 1, or it's simply 70 divided by 14 is 5 into a to the power of 3 divided by a to the power of 2. In multiplication, we add the powers. In division, we subtract the powers. So a to the power of 3 minus 2. So this is minus 5 into a to the power of 1, or simply a. So minus 5 into a is minus 5a. So this is our answer. Question 2. Let's write down these. So this will be 24 x to the power of 3 y to the power of 3 divided by minus 8 y square. So we take only the numerical coefficients, that's plus 24 divided by minus 8 into, we'll take the literals, that is x cubed y cubed divided by y square. So let's work on this first. So here we have a minus sign and a plus sign. So minus into plus is minus. So our answer will have a minus sign. Let's cancel the numbers. 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. So this is minus 3 by 1 or 3. Now into, now here we have x cube. In the denominator we don't have an x cube. Now here in the numerator we have a y cubed and in the denominator we have y square. So this will be y to the power of 3 minus 2. So let's write that, y to the power of 3 minus 2. So here we'll have minus 3 into x cube. Y to the power of 3 minus 2 is y to the power of 1 or y. So minus 3 into x cubed y will be minus 3x cubed y. So this is our final answer. Question 3. 15 a to the power of 4b divided by minus 5a cubed b. So again we take only the the numerical coefficient first, so that is 15 plus 15 and minus 5 into a to the power of 4b divided by a to the power of 3b. So now let's work on the numbers. Now here we have a plus sign and a minus sign. So your answer will have a minus sign. Now the numbers 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. So the number is 3 into, now here we have a to the power of 4. In the denominator we have a to the power of 3. So it becomes a to the power of 4 minus 3. And then here it is b to the power of 1 minus 1. Because here in the numerator we have 1b, denominator we have 1. Now let's simplify this. This becomes minus 3 into a to the power of 4 minus 3 is 1 and b to the power of 1 minus 1 is 0. Now anything to the power of 0 will be equal to 1. So this is minus 3 into a into 1. So this is minus 3 into a, which is minus 3a, which is our final answer. Question 4. Minus 24x to the power of 4 and d cubed divided by minus 2x to the power of 2d to the power of 5. So again, let's work on the numerical coefficients first. So we'll have minus 24 divided by minus 2 into x to the power of 4 d cubed divided by x to the power of 2 d to the power of 5. So here minus and minus will get cancelled. 2 into 12 is 24. So this is 12 into x to the power of 4 minus 2. Now here if you can see d to the power of 3 in the numerator, and in the denominator we have d to the power of 5. So 5 is a higher power. So we're going to leave this here like this. So we're going to write it as division. We're going to leave d down as it is, raised to the power of 5. Now we bring this power down. So this becomes minus 3 here. It's subtraction. It is still subtraction because it is division. So d to the power of 5 minus 3. So here when you simplify, what do you get? 12 into x to the power of 4 minus 2 is 2 and d to the power of 5 minus 3 is 2. So this is what we get. So let's write our final answer, 12x square by d square. So this is how we've got our final answer here. Next one, let's write this down. So this will be 63 a to the power of 4, b to the power of 5, c to the power of 6 divided by minus 9 a square, b to the power of 4 and c to the power of 3. So now let's work this out. 63 by minus 9 into a to the power of 4, b to the power of 5, c to the power of 6 divided by a square, b to the power of 4 and c to the power of 3. So here now let's work on this. This is a plus sign. So when signs are different here, you'll have the minus sign. Now let's cancel 9 and 63. 9 sevens are 63. So here we get 7 into, here it becomes a to the power of 4 minus 2, b to the power of 5 minus 4 and c to the power of 6 minus 3. So minus 7 into a to the power of 2, b to the power of 1 and c to the power of 3. So this becomes minus 7 a square b c cubed. So this is your final answer. Question 6, here you can see a polynomial, isn't it? So now we're going to do division of a polynomial by a monomial. Now how do we do that? So when you divide a polynomial by a monomial, divide each term of the polynomial by the monomial. So we're going to take each term separately and divide it by 2 and then simplify and get a final answer. So we're going to take the whole polynomial, we're going to divide it by this monomial. So the steps are, you take each one at a time. That is the first term 8x divided by 2. So now it has become division of a monomial by a monomial which you just learned. Then next term, that is 10y again divided by 2 plus 6c divided by 2. So now each one has now become division of a monomial by a monomial, and we just finish sums like that, isn't it? So let's do this. So first divide the numbers. So here 2 4s are 8. So this is easy. You have 4x. So here we just have 4x minus, cancel here also, 2 and 10, 2 5s are 10. So that's 5y minus 5y plus, cancel 2 and 6, 2 3s are 6. So here what do we have? 3c. So this is our final answer, 4x minus 5y plus 3c. So when you have division of a polynomial by a monomial, this is how you need to do. Take each term and divide it by the monomial separately and then get your final answer. Simplify by cancelling and then you get your final answer. Question 7, we're going to divide this dividend by this divisor, a monomial. So we have our dividend written there and we have our divisor. So now each term of the dividend should be taken. That is 15a cubed b to the power of 4 divided by minus 5a cubed b square. Each term by the divisor. Then we have minus 10 a to the power of 4 and b to the power of 3 divided by minus 5a cube b square. And then we have minus 25 a cube b to the power of 6 divided by minus 5a cube b square. So let's do this carefully. So here first let's begin with the signs. This is a plus sign. So here we have a minus sign and a plus sign. The signs are different, so your answer is going to be negative. So let's write minus there. Then we divide 15 and 5. 15 ones are 15 and 5 ones are 5. I'm sorry, 5 ones are 5 and 5 threes are 15. Now we have a cubed and a cubed. Now this is a to the power of 3 minus 3, which is a to the power of 0, or you can simply cancel these two. So a to the power of 3 and a to the power of 3 are cancelled. So and now what do we have left? B we have, that is b to the power of 4 minus 2 is b to the power of 2. So we have minus 3b square. Now let's go to the next one. Here we have minus and minus. So since the signs are the same, minus into minus is plus. It's the same rule as for multiplication. Plus. Now let's look at the numbers. 5 ones are 5 and 5 twos are 10. So let's write 2. Then here we have a to the power of 4 minus 3. So that will make it a to the power of 1 or simply a. And then let's go to b. b to the power of 3 minus 2 is b to the power of 1 or simply b. Now let's go to the last one. Minus into minus is plus. The sign is plus. Let's take the numbers. 5 ones are 5, 5 fives are 25. So the number is 5. Then we have a to the power of 3 and a to the power of 3, which will get cancelled. Then we have b to the power of 6 minus 2, which is b to the power of 4. So this is our final answer, minus 3b square plus 2ab plus 5b to the power of 4. Question 8. Let's multiply this polynomial by this monomial. So write down the polynomial first, divided by the monomial. Now we're going to take each term separately and divide it by this divisor. So this is minus 14 x to the power of 6 y to the power of 3 divided by 7 x square y square minus 21 x to the power of 4 y to the power of 5 divided by 7 x square y square. The divisor has to be used each time. 7x to the power of 5 y to the power of 4 divided by 7x square y square. Now let's look at the first division part here. So here the sign is minus. Here it's understood that it is plus. So when signs are different, the answer will be negative. Now look at the numbers 7 and 14 cancel. We can cancel 7. 7 twos are 14. So here we have 2. Now look at the literals. X to the power of 6 minus 2. So that makes it x to the power of 4. Then the next one is y to the power of 3 minus 2 is y to the power of 1. Next one, here we have a plus sign. So when signs are different, your answer is going to be negative. Now look at the numbers. 7 and 21 cancel. 7 threes are 21. So your number is 3. Now look at the literals. X to the power of 4 minus 2 makes it x to the power of 2. Y to the power of 5 minus 2 is y to the power of 3. Next one, here again we have a plus sign here. So when signs are the same, you put the same sign there, isn't it? Plus into plus is plus. Now cancel the numbers. So 7 and 7 will get cancelled. X to the power of 5 minus 2 will make it x to the power of 3. Then the next one is y to the power of 4 minus 2 is y to the power of 2. So we have our final answer here, that is minus 2 x to the power of 4 y minus 3 x square y cubed plus x cubed y square. This is our final answer. Question 9, we're dividing a polynomial by a binomial. So this is different. This is a binomial. So divisor this time is a binomial. This is the dividend. This is the divisor. Now there are few steps to follow. First, we need to see whether they are arranged in ascending or descending order of the literals. That means here we have a square. So the next one should be lesser than that or greater than that in the order. So it's only a, that is a to the power of 1. So it is in order. Here we have only one literal a. Then we put it in the form of division like our normal division. So put your dividend inside and your divisor outside. So first arrange it like this. Then you are going to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. A square divided by a. Now let's do that division here. A square divided by a. This will be a to the power of 1. So in division, we know we subtract the powers. A to the power of 2 minus 1 is a to the power of 1 or a. Now that is the first term in your quotient. So you have to write it down here. What you got here, you're going to write down in your quotient. Now, what you have got in your quotient, you're going to multiply it with the whole divisor. Okay, so we're going to take this and multiply it with this whole divisor. We'll do that division also here. A into a plus 4. So here we are multiplying. Okay, so I hope all of you remember multiplication. So first we multiply a into a, which is a square, and then we multiply a into plus 4, which is plus 4a. And we write it down here. So what we got here, we are going to write it down below this. Okay, so let's write that. So that is a square plus 4a. So in regular division, what do we do after this step? We subtract. So here also we are going to subtract. Now whenever you subtract, remember this is actually minus a square plus 4a. We are subtracting, isn't it? This one we are subtracting. So I've written it here minus a square plus 4a. So when we subtract, the signs will change. So this becomes minus a square and this will become minus 4a because we have to open the brackets. So let's write that here. So this is minus a square and this is minus 4a. Okay, so keep that in mind when you're working it out. Now let's subtract. So here when you subtract 7a minus 4a, subtract only the numbers. 7 minus 4 is 3. 3a, and here when you subtract a square minus a square, it is 0. A square minus a square is 0. This is plus 3a. What is the next step that you do in normal division? You bring down the next term. Bring down the next number, that is the next term, that is 12. Now this is your new dividend and this is the divisor. So how did we divide when we did this part with the dividend? We took the first term of the dividend and divided it by the first term of the divisor. Okay, so let's do that. Let's take the first term of the new dividend divided by the first term of the divisor. So here as you can see, a and a will get cancelled. So we only have 3. Now we are going to take this 3 and we are going to put it here next to the quotient here. Okay, we already have a. We are going to put this 3 here. So it becomes plus 3. It is plus, so plus 3. Then just like we did for the previous one, we're going to multiply this with both the terms in the divisor. So let's do that separately here. So that will be 3 into a plus 4. So 3 into a is 3a, and then you multiply 3 into plus 4 plus 12. So we have 3a plus 12. So what we have here, we're going to write it here below this. So we have 3a plus 12. Let's write it below. So this becomes plus 3a plus 12. So in division, again, what do? We subtract. When you subtract, the signs here will change. So both the plus signs will now become minus. So this is minus, this is minus. Now here what do we have? Plus. So this gets cancelled. These signs get cancelled. We only have the minus signs now. So plus 12 minus 12 is 0. Plus 3a minus 3a is also 0. So now that we've got 0 as our remainder, we have completed our division. And what is our answer? This is our answer. The quotient is a plus 3 and that is our answer. So we can write it down separately. A plus 3, the quotient. This is our answer. Next question. Again, we have a polynomial by a binomial. So we are going to do the normal division. So we're going to draw the sign. We're going to put this dividend inside and the divisor outside. Okay, the first step. Second step, divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So what will we do? X squared divided by x. So this is x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is x to the power of 1, which is x. Now that is going to be written here as your quotient. Okay, so we finished this division. That what you get is going to be written as your quotient. So we're going to write it down here. Now after you write that, you are going to multiply that with the divisor. Okay, so x into x minus 6. We'll try and do it here itself. X into x is x square. So let's write that. So that is x square. Then here it's a plus sign. Here it's a minus sign. So we can put minus here. Then we're going to multiply x into 6. X into 6 is 6x. So let's write it as 6x here. So we have finished this. Next step is subtraction. So when you subtract, remember the signs here will change. The second row signs will change. So this is a plus sign. It's now going to become minus. And this is a minus sign. That's now going to become plus. So now let's work out. So here we have plus 3x plus 6x. Signs are the same. Put the same sign and add. 3 plus 6 is 9. We have 9x. Now here we have plus x square minus x square, it is 0. So this side becomes 0. This is done. Now let's bring down the next number, minus 54. This is the new dividend. So how do? We take the first term of the dividend and divide it by the first term of the divisor. So 9x divided by x. So the x gets cancelled and we have only 9. It's plus 9. So let's write it there, plus 9. What is the next step? We take this quotient and multiply it with each term inside. So 9 into x will be 9x. So let's write that down, 9x. Then we multiply 9 into minus 6. The sign is minus. The number will be 9 6s are 54. So we're going to get minus 54. Now we're going to subtract. That means the signs will change. This will become minus and this will become plus. Now minus 54 plus 54. 54 minus 54 is 0. Here also we have plus 9x minus 9x. 9 minus 9 is 0. So when you get your remainder as 0, your division is over. So what is our answer? X plus 9. This is our quotient and that is our answer. X plus 9. So we have division of a polynomial by a binomial. So let's write it down. So here we have the division. We're writing our dividend inside and a divisor outside. Now the first step is to divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. So let's do that. So that is 12x squared divided by 3x. So first we do the numbers. So that is 3 4s are 12. Then we have x squared minus x to the power of 1, which makes it 4, x to the power of 2 minus 1, which is 1. That is 4x. So 4x now becomes our quotient, the first term in the quotient. Now we're going to take 4x and multiply it with 3x. 4x into 3x, let's multiply. 4x into 3x. 4 3s are 12, x into x is x squared. So here we have 12x squared. Now we have to multiply 4x by 4y. So let's do that. 4x into 4y. Multiply the numbers. 4 4s are 16. X into y is xy. So we get plus 16xy. Next step is subtraction. So remember the signs will change. So this becomes minus. This also becomes minus. Now plus 7xy minus 16xy. Plus 7 minus 16. I've taken only the numbers. put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 16 minus 7 is 9. So this becomes 9 minus 9xy. And here, as you can see, plus 12x minus 12x will be 0. Now we bring down the next term, which is minus 12y square. So this is our new dividend. So divide the first term of the new dividend with the first term of the divisor. So that is minus 9xy divided by 3x. So this is plus. So one is negative, one is positive. So your answer will be negative. Now the numbers 3 threes are 9. So that is 3. Then we have one x on top, one x down. You can cancel it straight away. Now we have only y left. We can write that. So minus 3y is now going to be written here in the quotient. So let's write that minus 3y. Now you're going to multiply each term of the divisor by minus 3y. So let's do that. Minus 3y into 3x plus 4y. Let's write it down here. Minus 3y into 3x plus 4y. So first we have to multiply minus 3y by 3x. The sign will be minus. 3 threes are 9. Y into x is yx or xy. Now we have to multiply minus 3y into 4y. The sign is minus. 3 fours are 12. Y into y is y square. So now let's write this, what we got here below this. Okay. So we've got minus 9xy minus 12y square. Now we have to subtract. The signs will change. So minus becomes plus, minus becomes plus. Now let's see. 12 minus 12 plus 12. 12 minus 12 is 0. Here we have minus 9 plus 9. 9 minus 9 is 0. So our remainder is 0. That means we've got our answer 4x minus 3. Our quotient is our answer, which is 4x minus 3y. This is our final answer. Question 12. The dividend is x to the power of 6 minus 8 and the divisor is x square minus 2. As you can see, this is x to the power of 6 and there are many other powers missing in between, and the divisor has x to the power of 2. So when you write that, write it carefully. So we have the sign. Now here can you see I've written x to the power of 6 and I have left some space here and written minus 8, the whole number. Okay, the number I've written, the constant I've written it separately because there are many powers missing here, and here we have x square minus 2. So now let's do a normal division. Divide the first term of the dividend by the first term of the divisor. That is x to the power of 6 divided by x to the power of 2. So let's do that. So this will be x to the power of 6 minus 2, that is x to the power of 4. So that now will become the first term in our quotient. So we have to write it down here. So that becomes x to the power of 4. Now what do? We have to multiply x to the power of 4 with each term in this. So let's take that to the working column and do it. So that will be x to the power of 4 into x square minus 2. So here we have to multiply x to the power of 4 first into x to the power of 2. So because it's multiplication, we add the powers. X to the power of 4 plus 2 is 6. Then we multiply x to the power of 4 by minus 2. The sign is minus, the number is 2, and we have x to the power of 4. So now what do we have here? We have x to the power of 6 minus 2x to the power of 4. This we're going to write it below x to the power of 6 here. So we get x to the power of 6 minus 2x to the power of 4. Okay, we don't have an x to the power of 4 on top, so I'm just writing it down here. Now we have to subtract these two. A normal division we subtract. So when you subtract, the signs will change. So this is plus and now that has become minus and minus has become plus. So here what do we have? Plus 2x to the power of 4 and here x to the power of 6 minus x to the power of 6 is 0. Now we bring down minus 8, which we will write here as it is. So now again we're going to take the first term of the dividend and divide it by the first term of the divisor. So that will be 2x to the power of 4 divided by x square. So the number is 2. X to the power of 4 minus 2 is x to the power of 2. So here we've got 2x square. Again, we're going to write this here. So this is plus. So let's write that. Plus 2x square. Now we're going to multiply this term with each term in the divisor. So let's take that here and write it down here. So that will be 2x square into the divisor, which is x square minus 2. Now multiply this with each term inside. So 2x square into x square will be 2x to the power of 4. Now we multiply this with minus 2. So that is minus 2 2s are 4, 4x square. So now that we have this, we're going to write it below this here. So let's write that. So that will be 2x to the power of 4 minus 4x square. Okay, now we're going to subtract it. So again the signs will change. So this has a plus sign. Now that is going to become minus. So that is minus and this becomes plus. So here we don't have anything above this. So this becomes plus 4x square. Let's write it down. Plus 4x square. And here plus 2x to the power of 4 minus 2x to the power of 4 will become 0. And then we bring down minus 8. So this is our new dividend. Again, take the first term of the dividend divided by the first term of the divisor. So that is 4x square divided by x square. So the number is 4. X square and x square will get cancelled. So we only have 4 and that is plus 4. So that now plus 4 we can write it here in the quotient. So let's write plus 4 here. So this becomes plus 4. Now again we're going to take 4 and multiply it with each term inside. Okay, so first 4 into x square is 4x square. So let's write it here. So that becomes 4x square. Then we're going to multiply 4 into minus 2. It is minus 8. So let's write down minus 8. So we've got this. Now let's change the sign. The signs will change. This is plus. This is now going to become minus. And minus has become plus. Now 8 minus 8 is 0. Similarly here also 4x plus 4x minus 4x is 0. So now we have our quotient. Our quotient is x to the power of 4 plus 2x square plus 4, which is our final answer. So let's write down our final answer here. X to the power of 4 plus 2x square plus 4. This is our final answer. Question 30, we're going to divide this by this divisor. So let's get that done. So we have it here. So we follow the same rules. We take the first term of the dividend and divide it by the first term of the divisor. So let's do that. So that will be 6x cube divided by 2x square. Now 2 3s are 6 and here, so the number is 3. Then we have x to the power of 3 minus x to the power of 2, that is 3 minus 2, that is 1. So 3x to the power of 1 or 3x. Now that we have to write it in the quotient. So now we're going to multiply 3x with every term in the divisor. So let's do that. Multiply 3x into 2x square minus x minus 6. So here we do our multiplication, 3x first into 2x square. So 3 2s are 6. X into x square is x to the power of 3. Then we multiply this with minus x. So that is minus 3 is the number. X into x is x square. Then we multiply 3x into minus 6. The sign is minus. 3 6s are 18 and we have x. So now we are going to write this, what we got here, below this, okay, below the dividend. So let's write it in order. So we have 6x cube minus 3x square minus 18x. In the next step, we have to subtract. That means all signs will change. So plus will change to minus, minus will change to plus, and here also minus will change to plus. Now let's subtract. So here 6 minus 6 is 0. Then we go to the next one here. Minus 13 plus 3, signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. So minus 13 minus 3 is 10, 10x square. Then the next one here we have again minus and plus, signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. So plus 18 minus 13 is 5, 5x. We finish subtraction, now bring down the next number. So here we have plus 30. Now this is a new dividend. So take the first term of the dividend and the first term of the divisor and divide. So minus 10x square divided by 2x square. So this is plus. So here the signs are different. So we're going to have the minus sign and then 2 and 10. 2 ones are 2, 2 fives are 10. So the number is 5. And then we have x square and x square, which will get cancelled. So we have only minus 5 there. So let's write that in the quotient. In the next step, we're going to multiply minus 5 into every term of the divisor. So that will be minus 5 into 2x square minus x minus 6. So multiply with the first one. Now minus 5 into 2x square. The sign is minus, 5 twos are 10, x square. Minus 5 into minus x, minus into minus is plus, and the numbers 5 and x. Now go to the last term, minus into minus is plus, 5 6s are 30. So now this we are going to write it here. Okay, so let's write that. That's minus 10x square plus 5x plus 30. So in the next step now we're going to subtract. That means signs are changing. This will become plus, this will become minus, and this will also become minus. Now here minus 10 plus 10 is 0. Then here again plus 5 minus 5 is 0. And here plus 30 minus 30 is 0. So that means when our remainder is all 0, we have completed our division and our quotient is our answer. And what is our answer? 3x minus 5 is our final answer. So let's begin this division. So we have our divisor and our dividend. So now let's follow all the rules. First step, first term of the dividend and the first term of the divisor. So 4a square divided by 2a. So 2 and 4 will get cancelled. 2 2s are 4. And then we have a square minus a, that is 2 to the power of a to the power of 2 minus 1, a to the power of 1, that is 2a. So we're going to write it in the quotient 2a. Now we have to multiply 2a into every term here. So let's take it here and write. So 2a into 2a plus 3b plus 5c. So let's multiply 2a first into 2a. 2 2s are 4 and a into a is a square. Now we multiply 2a into 3b. The sign is plus. 2 3s are 6. A into b is ab. Then we multiply that into 5c. The sign is plus. 2 5s are 10. A into c is ac. Now we are going to write this below the dividend, but be careful, you need to write it below like terms. That means a square should come below a square. AB also should come below AB. So carefully do it. So let's start by writing 4a square. So we have 4a square here. These two are like terms. 6ab, okay, you can write it below AB. They are like terms. But look at the next one. Here we have 10ac and here we don't have AC. That means you have to make another column there for 10ac. So let's write that as plus 10ac. Okay, the next step is subtraction. So put a minus sign here. This will be minus, this will also be minus, and this will also be minus. So now let's subtract. So here 4 minus 4 is 0. So this is 0. Now here we have signs that are different. So put the sign of the bigger number, that is plus. 12 minus 6 is 6. AB. Now we have to bring down 9b square and write it here. So let's write that plus 9b square. We also have to bring down minus 25c square and write it here. Minus 25c square, and we have minus 10ac. So now we have a new dividend. Take the first term and divide it by the first term here. So we have 6ab divided by 2a. So we can cancel 2 and 6. 2 3s are 6. We can cancel a and a. So what is left is b. So what do we have? 3b. So take the 3b and write it here next to 2a in the quotient. So that becomes plus 3b. Now we have to multiply 3b with every term in the divisor. Let's do that multiplication here. So 3b into 2a plus 3b plus 5c. Now multiply 3b into 2a. 3 2s are 6. b into a is ba or ab. Then we have to multiply 3b into plus 3b. So the sign is plus, 3 3s are 9, b into b is b square. Then we multiply 3b into 5c. So the sign is plus, 3 5s are 15, b into c is bc. So now we have this, we have to write it below this. Again, look for the like terms. So here we have ab, I can write it below ab. I have b square, I have to write it below b square. Now I have BC, but I don't have BC, so I have to make another column for BC. So let's write that down carefully. So that is plus 6AB plus 9B square, and then we write minus 25. Only at the end we write that, and then we have 15 BC, which we have to write it separately, 15 BC. Now this we are going to minus. So again here the signs will all change. Plus will become minus, this plus will become minus, and this plus will also become minus. So here we have plus 6 minus 6, so AB gets cancelled, so that is 0. Now here we have plus 9b minus 9b, that will also get cancelled, so that will be 0. Then we bring down minus 25c square minus 10ac and minus 15bc. So now, according to the rule, we take first term of the new dividend divided by the first term of the divisor, isn't it? But here, can you see, here we have c square and here we have a. So those will not go together, isn't it? So we're going to rearrange this a little bit. So wherever we have a, we're going to write that first, that is minus 10ac. So I'm going to write minus 10ac and then I write minus 25c square minus 15bc. So I've just rearranged so that I will get my answer correctly. So now I can take the first term here and the first term here and divide. So minus 10ac divided by 2a. The sign is minus. Then I can cancel 2 and 10 here. 2 5s are 10. I can cancel a and a. I have c, so this will become minus 5c. Minus 5c. Now I'm going to take this minus 5c and I'm going to write it here in the quotient. So this is minus 5c. Now each term of the divisor has to be multiplied with minus 5c. So let's do that. So minus 5c into 2a plus 3b plus 5c. So let's multiply first minus 5c into 2a. So the sign is minus, 5 2s are 10, c into a, ca or ac. Then we multiply this with 3b. The sign is minus, 5 3s are 15, c into b is cb or bc. Then we multiply this with plus 5c. So the sign is minus, 5 5s are 25 and c into c is c square. So what do we have here? We have minus 10ac minus 15bc minus 25c square, which we are going to write below this in the order of like terms. So minus 10ac, I can put it below ac. So that is minus 10ac. Then what do I have? I have minus 15bc. So put it under bc and bc is here. So minus 15bc. Then what do I have? I have c square. So minus 25c square below this. So this is minus 25c square. Now I can minus everything. So remember the signs will change. This will become plus, plus and plus. So here what do we do? Let's see, minus 10 plus 10 is 0, it will get cancelled. Similarly, minus 25 plus 25 is 0. Again here also minus 15 plus 15 is 0. So we've got remainder as 0. That means our answer is this 2a plus 3b minus 5c. So let's write it here, 2a plus 3b minus 5c. So this will be our final answer. Question 15, let's begin. So we have this ready. Now we're going to put our dividend inside this. But before that, just have a look. Can you see that they're all in different orders? The powers are all mixed up. Remember, this is the first point we learned, that when you arrange, you have to arrange your powers either in ascending order or descending order. So let's begin with x to the power of 6. So here we'll write x to the power of 6. So I finished this one. Next is x to the power of 4. So we have minus 2 x to the power of 4. Then we have x to the power of 3. So minus 8 x to the power of 3. Then we have plus x square plus 8x and plus 16. So we have arranged this. Similarly, we have to arrange our divisor also. So here also the order is different. So we'll begin with x to the power of 3. So that is minus x to the power of 3. Then we have plus x plus 4. So now that we have arranged, let's start with our division. So first term here and the first term here we're going to divide. That is x to the power of 6 divided by minus x to the power of 3. Here we have minus, then x to the power of 6 minus 3 is 3. So we have minus x to the power of 3. What's the next step? We have to multiply this with every term inside the divisor. So let's do that. So that is minus x cubed into minus x cubed plus x plus 4. So now first let's multiply this into the first term here. Minus into minus is plus, x cube into x cube is x to the power of 6. Then we multiply into plus x. Minus into plus is minus, x to the power of 3 into x is x to the power of 4. Then we multiply this with plus 4. Sign is minus, number is 4, x to the power of 3. Now we are going to place this below this one. Always remember to put the like terms together. So let's begin. So we have x to the power of 6. So let's write that x to the power of 6. Then we have minus x to the power of 4 minus 4x cubed. Next step is to subtract. So when you subtract, change the sign. This is plus, it's going to become minus. This is plus and this is plus. So the first thing, these two get cancelled because it's 0. Now this is 1 here. So here signs are different, isn't it? Minus 2 plus 1. So we put the sign of the bigger number and we subtract. 2 minus 1 is 1, x to the power of 4. Now here also our signs are different. So we put the sign of the bigger number and we subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4, 4x cubed. Now we bring down the others, plus x square plus 8x plus 16. So now we're going to take the first term here and the first term here and divide. So minus 1 will be just minus x to the power of 4 divided by minus x to the power of 3. Minus and minus will get cancelled. These two will get cancelled. X to the power of 4 minus x to the power of 3 is x to the power of 4 minus 3, 1, that is x. So we're going to take this x and we're going to put it here. So let's write that. So that is plus x. Now we're going to take x and multiply it with each term inside. Let's do that multiplication. X into minus x cubed plus x plus 4. Now multiply this into this. So the sign is minus, x into x cubed is x to the power of 4. Now multiply this into this. So plus into plus is plus, x to the power of 2. Then we multiply x into plus 4. The sign is plus 4x. So now we're going to take this and we're going to place it below this in the correct order, that is like terms together. So minus x to the power of 4, I can put it here. So this is minus x to the power of 4. Then here I have plus x square. So put it below x square. So that is plus x square. And then what do I have? I have plus 4x. I have to put it here below 8x. So that is plus 4x. Now I have to change the signs because I am subtracting. So minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, and plus becomes minus. So these two get cancelled. Now what is left? I bring down this minus 4x cube, and here I have plus x square minus x square. These two also will get cancelled, so that is just 0 there. Then I go to the next one, that is plus 8 minus 4. Signs are different. Put the sign of the bigger number and subtract. 8 minus 4 is 4. 4x plus 16. Now again take the first term and divide it by the first term. So here we have minus 4x cube divided by minus x cube. So here the sign is plus, then number is 4, x cube and x cube get cancelled. So I have only plus 4, which I will write it in my quotient plus 4. Now I need to take 4 and multiply it with every term here. So let's do that. I'm going to multiply 4 into minus x cube plus x plus 4. So multiply 4 into minus x cube. So that will be minus 4x cube. Then I'm going to multiply it with plus x. That becomes plus 4x. Then I'm going to multiply it with the last term, that is plus 4. 4 4s are 16 plus 16. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to write it below here. So it becomes minus 4x cube plus 4x plus 16. Now let's change the sign for everything. So this is plus, this becomes minus and minus. Now the minus 4 plus 4 will get cancelled. So I have a 0. Now here I have plus 4 minus 4, that will also get cancelled. So I have 0. Then here I have plus 16 minus 16. Even this will get cancelled. So my remainder is now 0. That means my final answer is the quotient. And what is that? It is minus x cubed plus x plus 4. So this is my final answer. So children, we will stop with this for now. In our next video, we will continue with the remaining questions. Thank you, children.